Hi, welcome to my channel, Takia Katero. Today is Saturday, June 14th, 2025. So before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you and gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. And if you're watching just for entertainment, that's great, because it helps me. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I like that one better. Okay, cool. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and start pulling cards. You know, one of the words I heard this morning, was emotional intelligence. As I was getting my cards, I saw the King of Cups upright, and when I looked, the first word that came to my mind was emotional intelligence. So you could be this King of Cups if you're divine, feminine, masculine, doesn't really matter right now. But whoever you are, collective, I feel like the King of Cups, to me, is like, he has a lot of emotional intelligence and emotional awareness. Like, he's a man that you can feel emotionally safe with, right? So either you make people feel emotionally safe with you, or there is a King of Cups that wants you to feel emotionally safe with them. So take that how that resonates, okay? I feel like that's a side note, but I do think it's going to come back up again. I feel like it's both too. Yeah, I feel like not only are you this King of Cups, whether you're divine, feminine, masculine, right? Put it right. Not only are you this King of Cups where you have the ability to make people around you, maybe even animals too, feel emotionally safe, right? So you can do that. And then there's another person, I'm hearing on the outskirts, I'm hearing another person that wants you to feel emotionally safe with them. I don't know about the intentions. I don't know if this person is good or bad. And it sounds good, right? So let's see how this turns out. I'm hearing someone say, put your bags down. Put your bags down. So I do feel like there is someone that wants you to feel emotionally safe with them, right? Especially like if you're an empath, you understand the weight of emotional baggage, okay? And realizing when to put it down because it's not yours, or when it's time for you to put yours down, etc., so on and so forth, blah, blah, blah. Okay? What else? I think that's it for now. This is biscuits. Stones? Like, that's it for now. No, it's not. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to start off with tarot. The moon reverse. There's secrets in particular that are being revealed. I also feel like you have the ability to see the secrets of people and the demons that they try to hide within them. Alright? That's a side note. But secrets are being revealed. That's okay. Keep your secrets. But I feel like these secrets that are being revealed, these are things you already intuitively knew. Something, okay, so the wings, right? It was the wings. So wings that have feathers. These feathers of yours are whatever these secrets are, right, that are being revealed that you intuitively knew, but I don't know, was that like solid or concrete or material proof or evidence, or okay, or someone else, okay, saying something to you is proof, right? But whatever these secrets are that you already intuitively knew, they're gonna help set you free and fly away. And to put it that way, yeah, it's gonna help set you free, and you can fly away, sail away, go away, walk away, run away, whatever it is. It's just you're gonna be able to go wherever you want to go. It's gonna set you free. Jeez, I'm sorry. It's probably gonna happen throughout the entire reading, so it is what it is. The Queen of Wands on the fence. So you could be this Queen of Wands on the fence. Oh, I'm getting another person. Okay, so hold on. You could be this Queen of Wands on the fence. If you're unsure of leaving or when to leave or how to leave or whatever the case it is, because of something you already intuitively know, these secrets that are going to be revealed to you are going to help you make that decision. Okay, now the other person in the background, there is another Queen of Wands in the background, but it's more karmic. Okay, I don't want to say they're entirely karmic, but it is verging more on the karmic side. Okay, but not entirely. Okay, this person ain't all bad. They just have karmic situations that they're currently dealing with. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So this Queen of Wands on the fence, she's trying to keep a secret from you, or to keep certain things from being revealed to you. So if your intuition already knows something, there could be a Queen of Wands on the fence that could be dabbling with magic. It's kind of like you're trying to open up a lid, and this is someone that's like, don't open that lid, don't open that lid, don't open that lid, right? But you already, like, you know what's inside the box, but you're trying to confirm for yourself what's in the box. There's this woman around you that's playing with magic. She doesn't want you to know what's inside the box, essentially, right? What these secrets are that are already being revealed to you, and not only that, but you already intuitively know. I don't know what she doesn't want you to find out, but you're finding out. This is a current process, right? I'm not gonna say you're going to find out, and I'm not saying you already found out. You're finding these things out currently at the moment, all right? If this resonates, you're going to be like, oh yeah, because I just found out, blah, 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 right? These are current revelations that are happening at the moment that someone doesn't want you to have knowledge of, but you do. Okay, I got to hop into this deck, and then I'm going to switch to this one. But on the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords upright. Yeah. So this energy is coming from this Queen of Wands on the fence. There's a Queen of Wands literally like hot on your tail, right? So if you're trying to make a decision on something, but you're just waiting for that confirmation, right? So that be because right now you're in the Two of Swords. There's another Queen of Wands like literally right behind you, trying to confuse and manipulate and keep things shut and right? Because she knows that once what your intentions, oh my gosh, once your intuition has already been proven to you, that's going to help you make a decision. And for some reason, I'm not sure why, but that decision affects this Queen of Wands greatly. Oh, you know what I just got? It's as if how would I put this? This is the only example I can think of. Alright, so I don't want to use that one though. Okay. I can't. Okay. put it like this. It's as if someone has been bullying you, okay? At a school, at a job, at an environment, whatever, okay? And now there's proof of that bullying, right? There's evidence of that. Things that they were saying, things that they were doing, whatever, okay? So let's say the judge or the higher up, and I've already picked this up before, but in a different example, so I'm going to use it in this example. So let's say a judge or higher ups, right? They've got all the evidence and they're ready to make a decision on what to do with said person, said predator or attacker or bullier, whatever, okay? But in order to bring you the right justice that you deserve, collective, they're going to turn to you and ask, how do you feel we should handle this situation? Or if they're going to jail, and they have an option between 3 months and 3 years, how because of the charges or whatever, all right? Do you think how many years they're going to ask you, in order to bring you the right justice? Because for some reason it's like deeply ingrained in them to bring you the right justice, right? They're going to ask you, do you think, 3 years or 3 months, this is your case, collective. How do you feel about this, right? Or if this is at a job, right? Because of everything, we have the proper evidence to terminate their employment here, okay? But because you were the victim or you were whatever, do you feel it's fair to terminate them, or do you think we should give them another chance and keep them on? Whatever this is, it's right. And that's why when you really find out whatever this revelation is, right, whatever this secret is, whatever this truth is, when you find out, it makes sense that the decision will be left with you, okay? So there's this Queen of Wands on the fence. She doesn't want you to find out what this is because your decision, she feels, obviously it affects her in one way or another, but she feels like it's going to affect her. She's just, I also feel like this person could be insecure about the relationship that you have with them, or maybe they're like, they know you, but they're not really close to you. I don't know what it is, but they just feel like you won't give them mercy. A town called Mercy. I get that all the time. They feel like you won't give them mercy, or they feel like because of whatever truth or revelation this is, they would be unforgiving. So it makes sense that you would be unforgiving. Whatever this is, that's why she's trying so hard to get you to not find out this truth or this information or whatever this is. Okay. I don't know why she's doing that though, because it's like trying to tell someone, no, it's still nighttime. It's still nighttime, but you can literally see the sun, coming up. What's this? 10 of Wands and the 4 of Swords upright. So this is going to bring you healing, forward movement, right? You're going to be able to relax. But I feel like someone is trying to make it difficult for you to relax and have peace. They're trying to bring you some sort of burdens somehow. I feel like this is the intention. It's kind of like that energy, like when you finally get a chance to like sit down, you have to get back up again. This is what somebody wants for you. And I feel like a lot of this also has to do with you having like time to meditate or something. When you finally have some time to meditate, you're going to be able to look at something clearly or see something for what it is. But if you don't have that, right, you're always in this burdened, stressed out energy. There's also, remember when I mentioned something about having emotional baggage? So this person doesn't want you to be at peace. They don't. The part of this truth is, maybe for a lot of you, for a long time, you were trying to always be in the 4 of Swords, trying to relax, have peace, heal, get better, get some rest. But for some reason, it's like your mind is racing, or you feel like you have to do this, or like you can't sleep and you're tossing and turning. That's because somebody doesn't want you to relax. They don't want you to have peace. They want, but a lot of it is like emotional. They want you to be emotionally burdened, never at peace, never able to heal and relax, always carrying around that emotional burden. That's this. Somebody, there's this Queen of Wands on the fence. Does it? Maybe it's because they don't want you to realize that the reason why you were having trouble resting and relaxing and healing, and you were carrying all of this emotional baggage and burdens, and then you're realizing it's not yours. These aren't your emotional burdens. They were the burdens of your ancestors and your aunts and your uncles and your brothers and your cousins and your sisters and your mothers and your fathers and generations before you, but those aren't yours now. You heal what you need to heal within you, and then you drop the rest, right? Take what resonates and drop the rest kind of energy. That applies here too. But there was this Queen of Wands on the fence that didn't want you to see where this was coming from, or why you always felt like you were always so fatigued and tired, and it's just like a heavy feeling, like it's just, your body feels heavy. That's all that emotional burden that you're carrying, and it wasn't yours. You're gonna find out who this person was that was putting this on you. Yeah. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius woman, or you are this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius woman, or these emotional burdens were so you wouldn't see yourself for who you are, have the confidence, have the knowledge, have the wisdom to continue on, and to also realize when your intention is telling you something, you need to listen. I feel like a lot of it was that. Someone was really trying to get you to not see something by trying to mess with your first house, your fifth house, and your ninth house energy. Trying to distort it. Yeah, someone was really trying to play a game in your face. I feel like I'm done with my reading. Thanks, Psych. Pumpkin pie. Is that you? Alright, this is a very, whoever this woman is, and like that's like hot on your tail, she's very vicious and malicious. Oof, I loved how that rolled. Vicious and malicious. That's fun to say. Four of Wands upright. Wow. Very nice. Very nice. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit. Upright, of course. So you could just be focused on your home, your body, your vessel, your temple. For some of you, that and your actual home, your family. If you have pets, your pets. If you have children, your children. If it's just you and your home, that's great. It still works too. If it's just you and your partner, that works too. If it's, you know, whether your partner is a man or a partner is a woman or same sex, whatever, you're just focused on. I feel like I had to say that because I wanted to include the LGBTQ, right? So that way, I don't know why, but oh, it's Pride Month, right? Happy Pride. Okay, so yeah, so you're just focused on your home, your comfort, your own celebrations, your own contracts, right? For some of you, you could be getting into a marriage. If some of you are already married, you're focused on that. This woman is rubbernecking. Oh my God. She's rubbernecking hard. She's trying to see, like, what you got going on over there. It's that energy. What you got going on. And it's so funny because I just seen another video where this woman, I think it was her niece or something, she's asking her grandma, "Grandma, what you doing today?" And the grandma immediately gets up and says, "Don't worry about my business. My business, my business. Worry about your business. Don't worry. Don't ask me what I'm doing today. Don't ask me what I'm doing tomorrow. Don't worry about my business. Worry about your business." Right? So it's this woman around you that's hot on your trails, that's rubbernecking you. And immediately, Spirit is like, "Don't worry about my business." It's so funny. Yeah, there's something about minding your business, and you're doing that, and this woman is like, what you got going on over there? Alright, let me go over here. Pumpkin pie. Man, I didn't even get to shuffle. Frost of stillness. Okay, well, that's probably why. It's still the same thing. Yeah, you're not doing anything else. You're just in this Four of Wands. La 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 la. What a sunny day. Oh, look at the ocean. Let's dance. Do, 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 do. That's your energy. You're just minding your business, not doing much to the untrained eye. Okay? Which would be this Queen of Wands on the fence. Who's trying to also, okay, this Queen of Wands on the fence is also trying to find out your secrets. And that's exactly why Spirit is like, don't worry about my business. My business is my business. Mind your business. Don't ask me what I'm doing. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Because in reality, I feel like what this Queen of Wands is trying to find out of you, it's your business. It's kind of like there's a point where it stems from being secrets to like being it's just they're not, I don't know how to explain that. I think what this woman is misunderstanding, that what she thinks are secrets of you are just mundane things in your life. Like, for some reason, it must be a secret of what you eat for breakfast, and you could just be eating oatmeal and orange juice for breakfast. Like, that's not a secret. It's breakfast food, right? Or you could be eating, like, pancake breakfast, eggs, scones, cereal. Either way, it's not, it's just breakfast. So I feel like there's something about that. Like, this woman feels like your secrets or your mundane everyday things, the way you do things, the way you eat, what you eat, she feels like they're secrets, but it's just not, right? It's kind of also like oh, I can't say that. It's also, I have to use a different example because the one I had in my head, I can't use that one. Alright, so, okay, perfect example. You go to the grocery store and you literally get the same thing every day, and someone says, I know what you go to the grocery store every day to get, and you're like, yeah, it's literally the same thing. And the only reason why you know that is because you're my cash out person. My cash out person that always cashes me out every morning, so of course you would know that. That's not a secret. It's like, it's just, it's, or like a coworker saying, oh, I know what car you drive. Well, yeah, like we park our cars in the same parking lot. It's not a secret. Like, it's just something, it's mundane. It's not, oh, I know what you were grilling in your backyard yesterday. Well, yeah, because your balcony is over my backyard, so of course you know. Of course you saw, because I saw you saw me. It's stupid. It's something so stupid. Like, this Queen of Wands on the fence feels like your mundane things are secrets. Like, well, let me tell you because I know. Of course you know. Of course you know. It's who wouldn't know that the collective was drinking tea on their porch yesterday? Right? Of course, because you saw them. That's not, I don't know, it's just something, it's not like, but it's being made out to be like a secret. Like, let me tell you something. Or like gossip. But it's not gossip or a secret. You see what I'm trying to say? I can give you so many examples to this, so hopefully you're picking up what I'm putting down. Because this is basically, it's stupid. And I feel like the only reason why they were doing it this way is to make it seem like they actually knew real information about you. Like, they actually knew what was going on with you. Right? This is the best way for a pretender to pretend like they know somebody. Right? This is kind of also given, well, my cousin's cousins was cousins and cousins and they're friends with, and they said that they were wearing white shoes the other day. Okay? But it's the deliverance. Alright? The delivery of this is supposed to make it seem like they know something, that gather around, hear ye, let's gossip about the collective. It's that. Okay? Now, enough of that. This person, listen, I hate to say it like this, but this person's very, very boring. There's nothing. You know what? I don't want to say that. All right. They feel like they are boring. They feel like unless they're gossiping or have anything, lend me your ear kind of energy, so I can tell you this, but don't tell anyone else. They feel like unless they don't have that, it's something about their value. They're not valuable to society. That's how they feel. So this is how these are ways that people like this keep their value within society, within cliques, within certain groups, within certain environments, right? But the problem is with this person, they do these things so they feel like they have a place, right? Like, but the reality of the situation is, that's just showing people why you're not valuable of this space. Serene Haven. Embrace tranquility as your refuge, where serenity blossoms and peace enfolds your being. I like that. Embrace tranquility as your refuge. You're supposed to be healed and at peace and relaxing, really not doing much. Like, you're not carrying emotional baggage. And because you're not carrying emotional baggage, it's not affecting you physically, and because it's not affecting you physically, it's not affecting you mentally, and because it's not affecting you mentally, it's not affecting you spiritually. And then because it's not affecting you spiritually, emotionally, you're free. It's a whole oh wow, it's a spiral. It's a spiral. I just seen it's a spiral. Hold on. I had to look it up. Wow, it's a spiral. This spiral is a rich symbol with a wide range of interpretations, often representing transformation, progress, and cyclical nature. Cyclical nature. Yeah, this is a vicious and malicious person. Vicious and malicious. It can signify rebirth, connection to the divine, and the interconnectedness of all things. In many contexts, the spiral is associated with growth, healing, and the spiritual journey. Yeah, remember how I mentioned about this person also wanted to confuse you from seeing yourself from who you are, having confidence, having wisdom, and freedom. But you're in this energy right now. This is what I'm saying. This is something that's currently, this is happening right now. Embrace tranquility as your refuge, where serenity blossoms and peace enfolds your being. Yesterday, one of the cards was create your identity. So, you're being who you were always supposed to be, which is a being of peace and tranquility, and because that's in your nature. Because in the beginning of the reading, the very first thing I said was the King of Cups upright, emotional intelligence. So, you have the ability to make people feel emotionally safe, as well as animals, okay? And because you have that ability, there's another person on the outskirts, all right? So it could be a King of Cups, or you are this King of Cups, and that person could be a Queen of Cups, or you are this Queen of Cups. They kind of resonates. But they see this in you, and they too want you to feel emotionally safe with them, right? It's kind of like you can rest your head down kind of energy, right? Because you are that energy to other people. You say you can rest your head down with me. Now somebody wants you to be like, you can rest your head down with me. So this is this. So this is, you're a King of Cups, or you are this Queen of Cups. Whoever this person is, you make them feel emotionally safe, and you feel, or you're going to feel emotionally safe with this person. This story right here is happening now. The whole revelation thing, with the secrets and all that stuff, right? But then it's like right, just as this woman is hot on your trail, this too is right there. Okay, it's just like, what was that? I never read this card. Frost of Stillness. Embrace the frost of stillness, where in the calm of icy pause, reflective clarity is found. And this is what this woman didn't want you. This person didn't want you to finally have time to release these emotional baggages. Because if you have these emotional baggages, you won't feel like you can feel emotionally safe with your King of Cups or with your Queen of Cups, right? Because you're just like, oh no, but what if, oh no, but what if, right? Like, I don't trust anyone, I don't love anyone, blah, 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 the world, it's the world, right? You won't be, you would be in that energy, essentially. That was their plan. You would be in that energy. Become bitter, cold, resentful, hate, all women this, or all men that, or blah, 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 right? You're screw love. That energy, right? They wanted you to be in that energy, but you're not. You're not in that energy. I feel like whatever happened, you just saw it for what it is instead of reacting to how it made you feel. There goes that emotional intelligence, right? Saw it for what it is. Frost of stillness. Embrace tranquility as your refuge. Moon reverse. Queen of Wands on the fence. And what I saw the Two of Wands, or no, the Two Swords upright. So this was definitely a plan, right? But I heard God's plan is greater. Okay, the Most High God's. So just as these people had a plan in mind, didn't really matter, because God's plan is always, forever and always, will always be greater. Alright, I'm gonna move back to tarot. Stand strong. Stand strong, collective. You got this. Stand strong. With defense as your shield, find strength and preservation, guarding what matters most. And I feel like with the Hermit, I saw the Hermit upright. It was facing towards the Four of Wands. I feel like that's what you're doing. You're just focused on what matters most. Because this, even though these secrets are being revealed to you, at the end of the day, it does not matter most to you. Like, yeah, I know that secret, but I don't really care about that secret. Yeah, I know about, it's kind of like, oh, do you like this band? I know of the band, but I don't really care about the band, or whatever it is, okay? This is, just because it's being revealed to you doesn't mean you care about it. Right? That's not what you care about most. What you care about most is this. Right? Your Four of Wands, your home, your environment, your safety, your comfort, your peace, your tranquility, your celebrations, your achievements, your relaxing, right? It's, if you want to drink tea every morning, you can drink tea every morning. But then this woman would be like, well, let me tell you what they do every morning. As if, like, it's the deliverance of it, right? They're trying to make it seem like they know these secrets of you, but it's not secrets. It's just you being a human. Pumpkin pie. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I feel like it looks grainy today. Or does it always look grainy like that? Alright, so I'm going to jump into some tarot. I forgot what this reading was about. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm trying to get my sage going real quick, so just give me like a second. Because I feel like I'm going to need it right now. Page of Pentacles reverse. Yeah. Someone's really doing magic on this right now. Yeah. I do think it's the Queen of Wands on the fence. You know what's so interesting too? When to me, when I'm doing readings, right? I don't know, but listen. I feel like to me, the Queen of Wands, right? When a Queen of Wands is a witch, right? Because not all Queens of Wands are witches. It's just, I can't explain that. But when a Queen of Wands is a witch in my reading, it always gives me like she's an angry witch. Angry, bitter, resentful, right? Grudgy, very holding grudges, right? So this is the kind of witch that we're dealing with. A very angry, bitter, resentful witch. Now, add that if she is a fire sign, that's going to be amped up, you know, more than the average element. Because she's a fire sign, right? If she is a fire sign. Okay, this could be any sign. I'm just saying if, right? If she's a fire sign, it will be amped up even more. So yeah, but I feel like it's interesting too because the magic that this woman has been doing to you, this could be a woman, this could be a masculine. The magic that this woman has been doing to you has been going to waste. It went to waste, has been going to waste, is going to waste. Is wasted efforts is what I'm hearing. Jesus Christ, my nose. Someone could be, this Queen of Wands could be crying a lot, or they're just very I'm not laughing at them, I'm laughing because it's just how, I don't know, I really don't feel like explaining half the shit that I should be explaining, but I really don't. Yeah, so this woman is doing magic and it went to waste, and she was doing magic and it's going to waste right now, like, because it really has to do with the fact that this woman was saying secrets about you, but the delivery made it seem like they actually knew you, right? But they don't. And that was just a form of black magic. Again, because they're an angry, bitter witch. They're angry and bitter. All right. Knight of Cups upright. Somebody wants to bring you something. They want to offer something to you. They could also be realizing whatever this Queen of Wands was saying about you, like, again, mundane things in your life, just you being a human. It's not, I don't know, it's just not. Ugh, I'm bored of this reading. I can't. I'm so bored now. Oh my god. Okay, so you have a masculine. It could be a masculine, could be a feminine, but you have somebody that wants to offer you something, because part of the reason why they want to offer you something is because they're realizing that as by this woman being this way, to keep her value or to keep her space wherever that she is around you, or maybe just in her life, someone is realizing who she really is. That she is someone that does these things, gossips, talks, angry, bitter, resentful, right? Someone is realizing, they're seeing who she is for who she is, right? And I do feel like not just you, but this Queen of Wands was trying to put her emotional baggage off on multiple different people, not just you, right? It wasn't just you. You were just one of her punching bags. There's more than one ways to be a punching bag to a person, right? And I feel like this woman was just throwing out punches to the world because of how angry, bitter, and resentful she's feeling on the inside. Now, if this is a fire sign, that is amped up by like 20. So it's kind of like in her mind, everybody can get it. She's all out for herself. She doesn't care because she's angry, bitter, and resentful, okay? So you happen to be one of these people that she was throwing punches to, all right? And then that was the magic, and then the lying, the gossiping, and well, let me tell you energy, right? But despite all of that, somebody still wants to come in with an offer. And there's, is that ambulance in the background? Or fires? Or a policeman? I don't know. It's another life in New York, huh? On the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool upright. Somebody wants to take a chance with you. Take a chance, take a chance, take a chance, take a chance, take a chance on me. Yeah. And you know what's so interesting? Somebody is like galloping towards you, and it's giving that scene in like all those other movies. Also, actually, the best one I can. Oh, that's why it's him. Oh no, this guy might be a shit show. You guys might not want this person. Ah, that sucks. Dang. So the person that I'm getting, so I was seeing an image, right, of a knight galloping in the wind, right, heading towards his princess, right, or the prince, you know, if it's a prince heading towards another prince, whatever, okay. But this is like a knight. They're galloping. It's a knight in shining armor, and they're galloping towards their princess, and their hair is blowing in the wind, and they have like their joust and their armor, and they're suited up, right? That's amazing. That seems romantic, right? Of course it does. But then I saw Charming from Shrek, Prince Charming, and then I seen the specific scene where he's the knight in shining armor, and he's galloping, right? But it's actually just a screen that they're moving behind him. He's not really galloping anywhere, and he's not even really riding a horse. It's one of those giddy up horse toys that you hop on, right? It's fake. It's not real. And there's something so obnoxious and like, ugh, about this person, because I think it was the second one. And because his mom was fairy godmother, right? And apparently she had a deal with Fiona's dad that Prince Charming would be the one to marry Fiona, so that way he can be like a king, right? But Fiona was like so like, ugh, like she found him like annoying, obnoxious, vain, repulsive, disgusting, like ew. But all the women in the lands, oh my god, it's Charming. All the women in the land, they loved him. He was like attractive. He was like the bachelor of the land. So I don't think you want this person, that this Queen of Wands was doing so much magic, or maybe you don't want them anymore. And I do feel bad for this Queen of Wands, only because when this person who's trying to come in with an offer to you, or the fact that this person, the minute this person realizes that this Queen of Wands on the fence didn't know what they were talking about, this person is going to end up turning on this Queen of Wands, or they may have already done so. But I really, you know what, that's really not my business, so it doesn't really matter. I guess I don't feel bad anymore. But yeah, somebody wants to offer you something, but it's giving, there's something like so like, ugh. I don't know, Prince Charming is one of those characters that you like, I don't know, they're just, you obviously know he's a bad guy, right? They're not good, right? And I feel like for a lot of you, it could be annoying too, because you know this person's a bad guy, but the whole land, they're like, oh, it's Charming, right? Because they're in love with, this is a man who wears lip gloss. I think it was cherry flavored. Yeah, he has like cherry flavored, Prince Charming from Shrek. He wears cherry flavored lip gloss, and I remember he was putting it on, and he asked Fiona, do you want to taste? It's cherry flavored. Something like that, okay? This man could be very effeminate, or I don't know, or maybe they care about their image more than the average person, right? There's, I don't know. Alright, what else? Because Now it's funny. Oh, the Four of Wands came out reversed, but my elbow hit it, and now it's upright. So yeah, someone's intentions was to put you like this, unable to rest, conflicted, unable to heal, hurt, unable to rest, exhausted. It could be the Queen of this Queen of Wands' energy. She's feeling that way, so she wants everyone to feel that way. It's kind of like, I'm hurt, everybody has to hurt because it's not fair that I have to feel this way and you don't, kind of energy. But that's not your energy. Okay, you're not in that energy. That's not for you, right? Your energy is the Four of Wands upright, Frost of Stillness, Serene Haven. Your peace, tranquility, right? You give emotional safety, right? You are emotional safety. My nose. And I feel like someone's crying a lot. Your peace is protected as well. On the bottom of the deck, what do we have? Three of Wands. Intense ethereal wishing. I love that card. Oh, I think the Three of Wands is one of my favorite cards, and one of my favorite cards in tarot. I love it. I feel like the reason why your Four of Swords and your Four of Wands are still here, right? Despite all of this, you're able to still maintain your Four of Wands energy and your Four of Swords energy. Despite all of this, is because you're able to. So this was an obstacle, literally. This was an obstacle. But because you are who you are, collective, you're a chosen one, you're a child of God, your intuition, blah, 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 blah. You're able to see past this. You're able to see past this horizon. Alright? With the Three of Wands upright energy, you're able to see past this. And it really has to do because this Queen of Wands came out of nowhere. Right? She tried to throw a monkey wrench. Trying to throw punches. Trying to attack, spiritually bother, spiritually disrupt. Right? Because that's how she felt. And the minute she stepped into your energy, it was this. Moon reverse. You know their secrets, you know their intentions, you know their game. And that's one of the reasons why you're able to see past this horizon. One of the reasons. That right there alone is just one of the reasons. One of the many reasons as to why you were able to look past this horizon of an obstacle. Alright. What was that? The sun peeking out? The sun reverse. Hanged Man reverse. Someone's like really, really sad because they're feeling stuck. And some sort of... It's not even that. This woman, they're sad and stuck in their beliefs. Like they could be stuck in a... like an emotional state, or so they could be stuck in sadness or stuck in depression or stuck in grief, okay, with the sun reversed, right? And that could be something that they're trying to stay or keep hidden, that they're secretly depressed or secretly angry or secretly bitter or secretly resentful or secretly in grief, okay, sad, depressed, secretly sad, whatever. Oh my gosh. And they're trying to keep that hidden. Okay, I don't know why. That doesn't matter. Okay, it's just something that they're trying to do. Okay, but because of this emotional state that they are in, emotional and mental state that they are in, it's doing this to them. It's keeping them stuck in a certain belief. All right, it's keeping them stuck in a certain way of thinking and being and living, and because of that, that's how they're operating based off those beliefs. And that's another reason why you can see them for who they are, right? It's like, you're going to try to hide the demons that you're fighting from me? You can hide them from yourself, sure, but I see the demons that you're fighting. I see what's inside of you. I see what you're dealing with. I see why you are the way you are. I see it. I see it. You may not want to see it. You may be good at hiding it, but I see it. Okay? I see it. Alright, I'm gonna get a couple cards, and then I'm gonna, cards from this one. And I think I have to close the deck. Because I feel like not everything's caught up. I feel like this storyline has been going on for like a good year and a half. This was one of the... I feel like this story, to me, right, this was one of the most funnest storylines I've been doing. Right? Let me rephrase that. This has been one of my favorite puzzles. Okay? The Queen of Pentacles reverse. The Knight of Swords upright. This is a side note, because I wanted to say the Knight of Swords reverse, but it's actually, the Knight of Swords is actually upright. Alright? Side and the sidelines. So, this is another story in itself, but it's there. There's a Queen of Pentacles in reverse that wants to bully you, but they can't. They have to begrudgingly work with you, or they have to begrudgingly, like... I don't want to say learn from you, but they have to, like, accept something, and they gotta accept it now because... You know, it by not accepting something fast is going to affect them. This Queen of Pentacles reverse. That's somewhere in the... that's in the background. This Queen of Pentacles reverse has to accept something quick. Like, it's giving, get with the program. Alright? So, I'm not going to get too into that because I feel like I'm going to start laughing if I do. Because Alright, so let me get this, a couple of these, and then I will close the reading. You see, the boring part was the Knight of Cups, the person that's coming in with the offer. That was boring. But the fun puzzle was this Queen of Wands. That was fun. Okay? That was fun. But now we're all caught up. One intuition. Trust your gut and listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Okay. So when this person comes in rushing you, right? Like they're gonna rush in, giving you an offer. They might be rushing you, or they might seem very erratic. Okay. It could be a feminine coming towards you, or a masculine coming towards you, right? Or you're a masculine and there's a masculine coming towards you, or you're a feminine, there's a feminine coming towards you. Whatever. When this person comes galloping towards you on their horse, right, they might be wearing cherry lip gloss. Or it's giving Charming from Shrek. There's something like, ew, really? You want to give me a love offer? Really? So use your intuition. You're going to have to use your intuition, listen to your heart. Right, whatever, listen, if you want this person, you want this person. If you don't, you don't. But if your heart wants this person, then ride off into the sun with them with your cherry lip gloss. If you don't, then you might need a restraining order. All they do is lie. But for some reason, something is telling me that somebody's telling the truth here. I think it's this Knight of Cups energy. Whoever this Knight of Cups is, they're telling you the truth about something. And you know what's crazy too? I feel like this Knight of Cups was most previously a Page of Cups. They've matured emotionally in some way. Okay? But they're not, oh, you know what though? Oh my God. This could be the King of Cups that it wants you to lay your head on them. So it came out as a King of Cups upright on the bottom of the deck earlier. But this is a Knight of Cups. Why? Is this your perspective of this person, of this King of Cups? You don't think that, oh, that could be that. You might not feel like you can lean your head on them, like they're not emotionally mature enough for you to feel like you can be emotionally safe with them. Oh my God, that's part of the magic that this Queen of Wands was doing, right? With the whole you being aware and you using your intuition and blah 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 blah, and emotional baggage. This Queen of Wands wanted you to feel like you cannot lean your head on your King of Cups, but he is a King of Cups. He has mastered emotional safety, emotional awareness, emotional intelligence. He's mastered it. But this Queen of Wands doesn't want you to feel like there's no one you can trust enough to where you can lay your head down emotionally, because that's how she feels. That's how she feels, because she's bitter, angry, and resentful. Because she can't lean her head down emotionally safety on someone. So she wants you to feel that way. That was part of the punches that she was throwing. She feels like she's not safe to love. So she wanted you to not feel safe to love with this person and make this person feel like they can't be safe to love or loving, whatever. You're really, really, really going to have to use your intuition. Alright? There's a lot of illusions being thrown around. And it's being thrown around by an angry witch. Okay? I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is the envy witch. She's very, very envious. Right? She could also have animosity towards you. I have to bring that up because I did see the Queen of Pentacles reversed next to the Knight of Swords upright. This Queen of Pentacles reversed could have some sort of animosity towards you because they have to get with the program and work with you or accept something. I feel like the Queen of Swords is a manipulative witch. There's a Queen of Swords around too. I feel like the Queen of Swords is next to the Queen of Pentacles. I don't really see a Queen of Cups around in this reading, in this storyline. But if there were a Queen of Cups reversed, she would be more like of a jealous or emotional witch. Anyways. Alright, let me get two more and then I'll close your reading. Or like petty. Yeah, I feel like the Queen of Cups reversed is like a petty witch. Alright. The letter O, there's a cycle that's being closed out. I've also been seeing a lot of 999s lately as well. Alright. This is being released. This energy from the air, the environment, it's being lifted. Alright. This is happening right now. That's one of the reasons why this person is now galloping towards you. Right? Flicking their hair in the wind. There's something so obnoxious and like so irritating about this Knight of Cups that's coming towards you. It's just, it could just be their demeanor, their haughtiness, their obnoxiousness, their I feel like honestly, it could be, that could be the way it's coming off, right? But it could just be how confident they are of the situation. And I feel like that confidence is just like, Okay, relax, because I don't know, they're coming, the way they're galloping towards you is like they're for sure of something. They're for sure of something. And it's funny because they could be right. Right? They could be right. Like I said, if your heart wants them, your heart wants them, right? But if it doesn't, I don't know, their ego might not be able to take that rejection, right? Anyways. Childhood traumas. Aries. You could be an Aries. This person could be an Aries. The Queen of Wands could be an Aries. But this is just something about how Jesus Christ. Someone is jealous of who you are, how you're being seen. Oh my God. Insecure. As I split the deck. So this Queen of Wands was really doing some magic towards someone from being able to take a step towards you, a leap of faith with you, right? This is someone that you made feel emotionally safe, and they in turn now want you to feel emotionally safe with them. But I feel like there's a lot of insecurity on the board, and I do feel like this Queen of Wands, she may have childhood traumas, but I do think the Knights of Cups, right? The person that's galloping towards you, they also have childhood traumas, and this Queen of Wands was like poking at that bear, right? Raising their insecurities only because this Queen of Wands didn't want to feel alone in her pain, her bitterness, her anger, her resentments, right? I don't know what happened, but now this Knight of Cups that's coming towards you, all confident like, right? They choose, that could be it, because now they're using their intuition and realize that, I don't know, they were allowing themselves to be manipulated because of their childhood traumas. Alright, this person could have a weird relationship with women or mothers or their mother, because Charming had like a weird relationship with his mom. Like, I don't know, it was like, Mommy, she hurt me. It was, I don't know, I just thought that their relationship was annoying. Because it was just too, like, I don't know. You ever seen Prince Charming's relationship with his mom, the godmother from Shrek? It's just like, ew. But anyways, a lot of cycles are being closed out, alright? This person not using their intuition, so now they want to come towards you. This cycle of this, the energy from this Queen of Wands on the fence of being this way, because now their secrets are being revealed, who they are, their intentions, their blah, 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 blah. That is also being revealed to this Knight of Cups. That's why they want to come towards you. It's a lot. They are dancing with the devil, Leo. So the Knight of Cups that's coming towards you, they could be a Leo or an Aries, right? Or you are a Leo or an Aries, okay? This person could be realizing that they were dancing with the devil, or they are dancing with the devil by associating themselves with this Queen of Wands on the fence, right? They could have a romantic or some sort of relationship. So the person that's coming towards you had some sort of relationship with the Queen of Wands, and they're realizing this is not a good relationship. This is not doing anything for them. There's no growth, no healing. It's toxic. It's demons. It's by having a relationship with this Queen of Wands, they're realizing they were just dancing with the devil, right? And it's just because of where this Queen of Wands is emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Because remember, it was the Hanged Man reverse. What was the other card? And the Sun, the Hanged Man reverse and the Sun reverse, because of where they are. So this Knight of Cups that is heading towards you, they could be realizing how this person really is on the inside. Very sad, depressive, negative, stuck in their ways, stuck in their beliefs, negative beliefs, because of how they are emotionally and mentally. So they're not realizing, right, with the Moon card in reverse, who they really are, on the inside, and having that revelation about this person, they're not using their intuition, and they're realizing that they were allowing their childhood traumas with women or mother figures or their mom cloud them or confuse them or whatever. But that's closing out. There's some sort of circle that's closing out, that's bringing everybody on board clarity. Alright, I think that's that. I'm gonna close the reading. Bye.